using acrylic leather paint. That's my Instagram. And using old book as a handrest over here on the side. Topic for today is was a couple of things. One was eavesdropping. Oh, and also with that, I wanted to continue on that. I had to watch more YouTube. I really don't see how people would want to pay money for Amazon Prime, for Amazon Prime, for Disney Plus or Hulu when there's so much content, free content on YouTube. What I remember now too, another video I wanted to make was I will never catch up with what I want to know. Right now I'm watching more and more Steve Isdall, but I watch his stuff, How to Hunt YouTube channel, along with David Paulides. And after I watch an episode, I think, wait, how does that work? How does that fit with the puzzle, with what's known and unknown? And I'm glad that that actor was found, Julian Sands. Dude, it would have been creepy if he never would have been found. But also, we'll see what the details say as to how he was found. And, he disappeared on Friday the 13th. I think it was January of this year. But definitely Friday the 13th. I'm guessing January. And for that guy to be experienced. But he also went during a hard time. There was a time, I remember that week. Fucking raining pretty good here in Southern California. Me and my dogs were like, I don't want to go out in the rain and get my feet wet. Or even most is the car oil, plus all the homeless juice on the ground. And by homeless juice, I mean all the beer that they spill, the piss that they drop, all the garbage they've thrown all over the place. And it all comes down running down the gutter, down the street, down the sidewalks. Remember one time I was walking and I put my guard down a bit because I'm thinking that there's a nice piece of grass right there, but I'm still vigilant. But ew, dude, I saw it looked like Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant had some massive diarrhea and just let it loose right there. I'm thinking, but it looked like someone had gotten. It looked like someone had stopped the RV, parked it, let the hose out or something, and just stay on the grass by the school too. I was like, what the fuck? Nasty motherfuckers. But my dogs barely missed it. And it was on a nice piece, on a nicely manicured piece of grass. Okay, I forget what I was going to talk about again, because oh yeah, so much free content out there. Yeah, I'll never catch up with all the stuff that happens out there. Just like I'll never create everything that I wanted to create. Especially as I learn more. If I had the tools to do welding, the tools, the space, I forget the knowledge. I'll learn that hands-on. I'll just learn how to what are the must do's on not getting blown up? But other than that, everything else could be learned. But to add on to the relationship advice, what I was thinking about too was because it bothered me when in the previous episode that I put that those females were telling that young lady who was asking knowledge about relationships, when they were telling her, no, don't date anyone. It's all gonna end in heartache, and wait till you're 30 so you could find a date on some app, and like a normal person just tell them we want to get married tomorrow. Fuck no, dude. I don't think I've ever had my heart broken. I've had my ego abused. My ego get really hurt. But I believe that the heart is incredible. The heart will say, "Wow, that relationship didn't work." Just like all the chicks that I've been with, I wish them all the best. In most cases, a lot of the women that I've dated, they've gotten married right after me. But that's because, I would like to think that also I'm like, you know, don't just fucking focus on, again, the girl that wanted to spend $40,000 of my money on just a barbecue. I called it a barbecue. She called it a wedding. For her wedding. To the chick who didn't want to have kids and just look at her nails all day. Fine as fuck, pretty. But I'm like, I can't be around that. There's so much to do, so many places to travel. And I remember her, she's like, well, I'm gonna go vacation on this day, so I'm so pretty, I'm so fine, you should wait until that day. And I'm like, well, thinking about going cross country to other countries across a road trip soon. Like, well, I got maybe this summer in a couple months I'll have time, a couple days off. When are we thinking about leaving? Well, I'm leaving next Wednesday. Let me go. We got it. Well, let me think about it. I didn't argue. I didn't say, well, babe, you're so pretty, you're so fine. You sure you don't want to go? Because if you don't go, I don't go. Fuck that. I just took off. Just took off. Probably my biggest concern was exchanging money and the weather for another country. That's it. Just confirming hotels, then having other ones as backup to know where else I can go to find another reasonable rate to stay in. Public transportation, and even alternatives should that break down or not be available. Skull. Then these UFOs, man. But that's it for now. No, it's a little bit in there. Hold on. Grab the inside of this paint jar. But yeah, man, there's so much to do in life, to learn, just to experience, man. And you're gonna get a lot of people that are naysayers. No, that love's gonna hurt. That relationship's gonna hurt. Oh, do I still remember that chick? Her face looks like she was maybe in her mid 20s. But now that I think about it, she was probably in her early 20s, but she was fat. No, not fat, obese. And the other chick, like, yeah, it's all gonna end in heartache. And I'm like, I would look at you and I'd be like, the reason I wouldn't date you, the reason I would just use you as a fucking cum dumpster would be just that, just to use you as a cum dumpster. But because you don't even value your own body. Whatever shit you're eating, putting in there. And if I'm fucking older than you, my metabolism is slower. My heart rate probably isn't as like a jackrabbit like yours. And I have the same access to the same food as you do. Oh, don't think I don't pig out. The other day, what? Went to the drive-through. Everything that I had grease in it. But I don't do that shit every day. But I was more concerned about spending my pennies wisely. So, but yeah, no, someone like that. It's just someone that's defeated that tells other people, yeah, man, life sucks. Again, pain for me is nuclear. It's toxic if not held properly, held and maintained properly, stored properly. It's like pain is like nuclear energy, right? It could be toxic or fatal, but if used properly and safely, it could use you to empower you for the future, for growth, for relationships. Right? So that's it for now. Remember, get your free water at Starbucks, hot water. Take it back to headquarters, your office, your home, on the road. Add your oatmeal, your coffee, your tea. Have a nice day. Save a buck. Let this drive and we'll be back some more. I think we're going to do that white next. Then we'll add the other ones. Yellow. Right. That's it for now.